We should be streaming. Let's get some music going. Alrighty. Hello, hello. We are playing Hytale today. Again. There's a new update, so we're playing it. That was Too High to Die by Apollo Music, and now listening to Mud Puddle. Hello, Boom and Ice Cream, welcome. Let's see, you found the emotes. Remember, I've got my own emotes too. Feel free to use those instead of other people's. Happy birthday, Sam. Good to see you. Alright, just getting the game loaded. Sorry, Sunsicle, not Sam. Happy birthday, Sunsicle. Haven't seen Sam yet, but if Sam's here, I'll say hi to him as well. Alrighty. I know. The text is a little bit small, so I thought it said Sam rather than Sunsicle. Alrighty. Give it a couple more minutes, and I'll see if we can get a couple of other reminders out to people. And I'm in the world, so that's cool. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, let's get a little bit of what's the word? Proactive marketing. Self promotion, that's the word. Alrighty. Alrighty. There we go. That was Mud Puddle. We had Too High to Die before that. And hi! New update, new house. Who dis? Alright, I'll get a bit of self-promo happening later on, but I think I've gotten slightly better at house building in Hytale now. Alright. Certainly getting used to the controls a bit more. So I've got to the stage of finding some copper. Now this house is actually pretty close to the temple. If we go around here, we can see the temple just in the distance. There we go. Not far at all. So I've got some cows over here, so I've made some cheese. Go get some more milk while I remember. You got to watch out for them, they kick. So if you sneak up behind them. Get some milk. Go get Sam. Alright. And let's make some cheese, since we've got the milk now. Alright. And what we might do is just have a bit of a look around the house, a bit of a tour of the house. So I've got just a basic set of workbenches. I've got a little shelf with my my sleeping area on it. And I've got my workbench, obviously. I've got my chef's stove and armorer's workbench. Anvil. Bonus. So I've got a little sort of castle area out here. And then we've got an actual roof. Although I've got an extra bit of roof here that I need to fill in. Let's see if I can quickly fix that while I'm up here. Wrong spot. I don't like that. It's meant to go lower, but it didn't want to work. Let's try that again. Let's try from down here. Yeah, there we go. That worked. Thought I'd actually filled that bit in, but there we go. Got a nice little roof on the house. Yep, only 4 followers left to go for the goal. Be nice to get some more YouTube subscribers as well, and more people watching on YouTube, but Twitch is good. Twitch seems to be where the live views are at for me these days. Alright, so that's my little house. Now there's something else I haven't shown off yet. I've been playing with platforms and trapdoors. So we've got a little trapdoor in here, and we've got our storage. And we've got room for plenty more storage in here. And we can hide a few more things, like put a few more workstations in or something like that. So I was going to put some windows in here, but then it looked really weird because it broke the roof. So but yeah, we got our little starter house, and we've got our crops ready. Now, can we update this one? This is level 2 already. No, it's level 1, tier 1. So we need some softwood logs. And our little tree has grown, so we'll let that grow a bit more. That's our beech tree, which we know is softwood. And it looks like we've got beech trees around here as well. I wasn't sure. So I grew one just to be on the safe side. Still not used to which trees are which. So we might chop this one down. Always satisfying when the whole tree comes down. Let's check that's actually beech. Yep, softwood, perfect. We've got plenty of softwood now, so we can do our upgrade. I still haven't added a left-handed mode. I keep asking Simon for it every time I see him tweet, but don't think he's seeing the tweets yet, so I imagine he's getting a lot of replies to his tweets. Alright, so we'll upgrade this one. Alrighty, now what can we make here? We can make birch saplings at tier 3. So let's make another of these. We're going to plant that where the other one was. We'll harvest our crops in a sec. So the new update brings some cosmetics, which I'm not particularly interested in, but it's kind of cool. And it brings changes to the ore distribution and a few other things. So that one's not finished yet. So I mainly just made a new world because I thought, why not? It looks like you can actually speed up the growth of your crops a little bit and hydrate your... See, I've discovered, just from experimenting, if you put a bucket of water around and you have your farmland, you do actually get hydrated farmland. You can see it's slightly different here. I don't know if that's a part of the new update or if that's just a thing. I think it was always a thing, but I just made my farm next to the water originally, so I didn't notice it. But yeah, it seems like crops grow a little bit faster next to water, and that it would be more efficient probably to have dirt on both sides here. So we might do a bit of that. Drew underneath me. Alright, so we've got our crops. We've got, what do we need for tier 2 here? We need corn and greater essence of life. So, pretty sure we can do the greater essence of life. Oh, we've got 48. Okay, what about... We won't have any in the chest if we're not getting that. Yeah. So put that away. And you can see we've got more cheese. Now I think we can cash in some of our crops for Essence of Life now. Yes, we can cash in these ones. So we can do all and all. And as you can see, we've now got enough to make one of these. Cool. Alright, so that means now we need the crops. So we need corn and carrots. Forgot to press the times 10 button on that one. That's okay. And we got water, we got rain, so we're getting a bit of extra happening with the crops. Alrighty. So there's also requirements for mithril, and actually no, they haven't got the mithril in yet. They've got requirements for the adamantite, I think it is, the second tier from the top. So you actually need to have more things before you can make the second tier weapons and armor from memory. So a bit of a balance change there. They've changed the big frog that I haven't actually got to yet, and made that so that it's not nerfed, but they've changed one of its attacks so it uses it less often. It spams one attack less and uses a new attack that gets it close to you. I haven't actually come across that particular creature yet, so that's all a bit new to me anyway. Alright, what I might do is I'll just jump into the intermission screen. No, they're not bringing in Skyblock stuff at the moment. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly go and do a bit of self-promo on a couple of Discord channels. So I'll just sit there on the intermission screen while I do that. Okay. So there is a Skyblock mod, but I haven't actually tried it yet. It doesn't look like it's going to be as much fun as the original Skyblock, because it's not been it's not a Skyblock multiplayer mode. They haven't got mini games in yet, but yeah, there's a few things happening. They do have Metro on Skyblock. I think Hytale is a lot of fun. Yep. Give me a second. I'm just going to get a couple of things posted. Streaming Hytale. Update 2. Go check it out. Alright, and I'm just going to send that one, and then I'll send it on another Discord server as well. You like my intermission screen? Thanks. Alright. So yeah, if I forget to come back from the intermission screen, I can just continue the gameplay. So I got a full sort of Twitch overlay thing happening, and you got all my socials visible there. All the ones I can be bothered. I didn't create it, so I've got to put a Blue Sky one on there and probably remove the TikTok one. I don't really use TikTok. And Insta, I don't really use that at the moment, but you know, I might start using them. So if you want to follow me there, you're welcome to do so. Alright, let's go back to the main game screen. Alright, there we go. Like my transitions. Okay, let's get some more free stuff. Let's get the wheat that's over here. I did keep getting skeletons showing up over here, but they seem to have stopped. Maybe they're convinced that they shouldn't be spawning here now that the house has been here for as long as it has. Alright. So let's head over to the cave where... Oh, there's some pigs over here. Let's head over to the... Hey, pigs. I startled them. Anyway, I'll let them do their thing. There's a cave over this way that has some copper in it. There we go. And we might just make a few more torches. Oh, 4 more apparently. Okay. So there's some copper here. Change to the... There we go, place torches while having copper, while having pickaxe in the other hand. Wait, is this might not be the same cave. This might be a different cave. Don't mind if it is. I thought it was the same. Thought it was a cave I explored before, but there's no torches. So, well, at least I was right to say that there is copper in this cave. Looks very familiar. I got 2 lots of torches, just to confuse myself. This looks more spidery than the other cave. So copper, there's copper in the roof. There's a rat. Hello, rat. Alright, we got some daggers. Let's, Cool, we've got a couple of rats and a couple of hides. Let's get a bit more copper. Upgrade everything to copper, and then we'll go looking for some iron. Let's place this last torch that we've got here. So I haven't died in this world yet, but there's still time. Hello on YouTube. Hey Sam, I see you on YouTube. Welcome. Get some more copper going here. Should be enough to outfit ourselves in full copper and get a copper pickaxe and mine a bit faster. See if we can find a cave with iron in it. We'll go hunting and maybe take on some enemies as well. One of the things you've got to watch out for, with even the passive animals, if they don't like what you're doing, they'll attack you. So you can be kicked by cows when you're trying to milk them. And kicked by horses when you're trying to ride them. There is multiplayer, but it's not all there yet. Like, you can play multiplayer, but there's a few teething issues. I was thinking about setting up a Hytale server if there's enough interest in the community, but obviously we need people to have Hytale in order to play on it. I don't have a creator code yet, so much as I'd love to be able to say use creator code TechEdFred when purchasing, I haven't been given one yet, so can't actually say that. These are nasty. Okay, I might actually be in trouble here. These are some nasty rats. Let's try getting up here. Out into the open for a little while. Yes, I have applied for a creator code, but I don't have one yet, so... I mean, you can try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it works, it works. But I haven't been told I have one yet, so... it may not actually work. Cheese is good because it gives you insta-health. I should go back home and get some more food, though. We've only got raw wild meat. We need to actually cook that for it to be useful. Alright, so this cave, we haven't been here, so let's, we hadn't been here before, so let's put a torch down to show that we have been there now. And we'll go get some better food. Crops are growing nicely. Let's see. We'll make ourselves a meat skewer. And a veggie skewer as well. Did we actually make the veggie skewer? We did. Awesome. Alright, well, we've got a fair bit of ore there, so we may as well drop that off. Alright. We'll get ourselves some more armour. Some better weapons too. I think we might go for some copper daggers. We do have a shield we could be using. So I think we can make a set of copper daggers if we... And there we go, we can make copper daggers. Swap those out for these ones. And pop that in the chest. Put the old ones in the chest till we can actually get rid of broken stuff. Well, not broken, but old stuff. Okay, so we've got a broken pickaxe there, for example. We've got another one, actually. I should put that away. Let's just do a quick stack. There we go. Got 4 hides. Let's see about some more armor. We can make a helmet. We can make gauntlets, and we need a little bit more for... I got the cuirass already. A little bit more for greaves. We can have full armor pretty quickly though. So let's check how much we got here. Alright, we're 1 short on the greaves, I think. Yep. So make some copper greaves. You automatically equip any new armor, which is kind of cool. And as you can see, that's one of the things they've got that's new now is visibility slots for the armor. So we can have a helmet on. In fact, we can look at my my cosmetics, my character that I pull that time and effort into, and then we can turn the armor on and off visibility wise, but we don't actually have to suffer the consequences of not wearing armor to do that. So that's kind of cool. So I can wear the copper armor, but you can see my full outfit that I put all the time and effort into originally. Alrighty, well we've got enough to make that helmet now. Let's make the helmet. Oh, we need one more. And that's it, we actually had just enough. So throw the charcoal in there for now. Make the helmet. And there we go. We can have the helmet on, but not have to look at the helmet. Top piece of advice for someone starting Hytale without knowing anything of the game. That would be make sure that you have weapons before you go approaching any animals. They changed it fairly quickly. Actually, let's have a look. What time is it? 18 minutes. Okay. So they changed it fairly quickly in update 1, but on release, I discovered the hard way that foxes are in fact not neutral, or weren't at the time. So what they would do is the foxes would actually attack you. Foxes would actually attack you on sight. That's right, we can't place torches in the offhand with the sword yet. So that was kind of frustrating. Because my first death was actually to a fox. I'm like, oh, fox, let's be friends. And then it killed me. Also, you need hides to make a bed, so definitely try and get those. You need hides to make the basic bed at least, so try and get those as soon as you can. And you get different size hides from different animals. So, also the controls are different. Check your controls and rebind them if they're going to confuse you. So shift and control, for example, are opposite to what you would expect. So it's actually shift to sprint, I believe, and crouch is control. So that's back to front to what you would expect. Alright, I think the rats were over this way. No, that's where it came from. But yeah, rats will attack you. Rats you can actually get hides from, so that's pretty cool. This is where the rats were. Okay. What's another thing that's important to know? Crops work differently. Trees will not drop saplings. You need to have a farmer's workbench to make saplings. There are different types of wood. It's not Minecraft. It's probably the best thing to think about when you're going into it. It looks a little like Minecraft, but it is not Minecraft. It's closer in progression to Terraria. So yeah, don't go into it expecting Minecraft. Just go into it based on what you've seen of gameplay from other people, or because you want to try it out. That would be my advice. Also, you can't repair your tools without getting iron. You need to at least get to the iron level before you can repair tools, because you need that to make a repair kit. I've got some crystals here. Or are they flowers? Mushrooms. No, those look like crystals. Yellow orchid. Alright, so when you see crystals, if you want to pick up the crystals, you'll need to mine the block below them. If you want to actually be able to pick up any crystals at all, as you saw there. So I got crystal shards from that. But if I try and mine the crystal directly with a low tier pickaxe, it'll probably just smash. Let's have a look. 3. Alright, let's see if I get... Yeah, so I had one and then I get 2. Get a second one when I mine the block underneath the crystal shards. Took me a little while to figure that one out. I have not seen the guy making his own redstone machines, but I do know that Simon, Hytale, and the Hypixel team are looking for people to make create style interactions for their tech version. So I don't know if you need to have, like if you can get crystal with higher tier pickaxes, but I found, yeah, if you try and mine the crystal directly with a low tier pickaxe, it will break. The orchids like to grow near the crystals, it seems. We've got a lot of copper now, so we should be able to make all the weapons. So you have stamina as well. You probably noticed the stamina bar on my right hand side of my HUD. I don't actually know what the crystal's useful for yet, but we'll find out. Might leave some in case there is a way to mine it without breaking it later. Oh, there's some up there as well. Alright, now I will light up this area to show that I've been here. Even though the holes in the area might be a clue. Oh, you can also, you can parkour, as you might have noticed. You can jump a lot higher, and you automatically walk up things, kind of like auto jump. But you can also climb up to about a 4-block distance, which is kind of handy. Very useful when you're building. Oh, that's a bat. Can we kill the bat? Oh yeah, when you're using the daggers, you do an automatic jump back attack if you charge it. You might have seen me doing that earlier. You can place torches in your offhand. You can also use Z to get to your offhand. You can have a few different items in your offhand. Biggest thing they should add to the game: lefty mode, left-handed mode. That's the thing I'm really wanting to see, because you can't actually make your avatar left-handed, which is a simple thing to do in Minecraft. You just switch your dominant hand, but yeah, they don't seem to have included that release for Hytale. These look like they're gonna burst out and attack me. Is there any iron around here? No, just stone. I don't think it's worth going in here unless there's iron, so we'll just head back. Just nope out of there. Might just put another torch. Put one here just to show that we went that way. Also, you don't get silk from spider webs. And you find a lot more structures underground. I haven't found any yet, but there might be. For example, down here there might be some little goblin encampments or something. So, because we're out of torches, we're not going to continue down that way. Going to head back up. We will get this copper though. Copper down here. So you can tell where there's copper behind things as well sometimes, where there's ores behind things, because they stick out. Yep. Overdid it. So your stamina does limit how much you can do things, which is why I didn't attack when I thought I was going to. Okay, we have not been this way. And we're out of torches. So let's follow my trail of torches back out. Not that way. Must be this way. Put a torch on the wrong side and confuse myself. No, not that way. How do we get down here again? Let's try and find the crystals. That's not where we came from. Okay, so torches on the right means we were going the other way. Means I should put these torches on the opposite side if this leads to the... Yes. We missed a spot where there should be some torches. No, this is new. What have we got here? Is that copper? That's copper. It wasn't showing properly. Thought it might have been iron. But it's just copper that wasn't rendering properly. Okay, I think Oh, there we go. There's the crystals. So head back this way. There's something up there. Looks like it. We'll come back with some more torches. Rats around, I think. Oh no, spider. Oh, that was nasty. They're poisoned as well. Let's get out of here. Is it daylight? Or is it night? Is it nighttime? It's nighttime, maybe? That's not where we came from. Let's try this way. That looks... yeah, it's nighttime. Okay. Alright, let's get our shield out. And go back to the sword for now. Just in case. And we'll do a bit of running to get home. Alright, there are other dimensions. Sort of. So I'll show you the because we actually got a mechanic where you need to go and drop off memories, so we'll do that. But I'll show you the temple, and there's also portals that you can build later on. So let's drop this off. So yeah, ores stacked to 25. So we'll let those do their thing, and we'll get some more food. We're not still poisoned, but if we were poisoned, we could have had the milk. That would have got rid of the poison effect, just like it does in Minecraft. Let's go with a mushroom salad. So the other thing is make meals. You heal a lot faster. Looks like that gave us a speed boost as well. So there's the cows. Let's get some more milk from the cows. There's a cave down here we haven't checked out. Alright, so we sort of have a dimension to get to. Pick the wheat. Also, crafting tables take up more than one block. There's multiple types of workbenches. So the basic workbench is, well, yeah, they're called workbenches rather than crafting tables. Now there's a golem down here that we need to sneak past. I haven't tried to actually kill it yet. I'm not sure what its health is, but there's a portal there, and if we sneak through, he'll wake up. But if we sneak past him, or bolt past him. Oop. Just go straight to the portal and ignore him. And so this is a pocket dimension that you can't actually... the Forgotten Temple. You can't actually collect anything here or kill anything. But you can drop off memories. And this is pretty cool. A couple of little floating islands there just for flavour. A bunch of stuff that's not finished. So there's a merchant that you can talk to, but they will only sell you under construction signs for under construction signs, which is obviously not ready yet. There's this little guy here. You can trade with him, and you can actually use Essence of Life to buy things that you might not have yet. So, for example, you can buy some bread dough, or some spices. apple pie, got a recipe for meat pie, a recipe for pumpkin pie. So need to actually make the large essences of life for those, for the recipes. You might unlock those later. And then there's this here, which is your little... that's the best way to describe it. Here we go. So, memories feature. So, as it says here, Void's curse keeps Orbis locked away, but there may yet be a way to break it. So the world is called an Orbis, or an echo of Orbis. And a deity rests within this heart of Orbis. Seek out memories of Orbis's myriad creatures and record them here to restore her will. So the world is feminine, by the sounds of it, or the god is feminine, goddess. Your inventory can now store a limited number of memories under a special section. Return them to the heart of Orbis to unlock a variety of rewards. So we've unlocked a few already. And basically, anything you see, birds, for example, will unlock a memory. Critters will unlock a memory. So we've got various ones there. We've got a bunch that we haven't uploaded yet, recorded yet. So let's do that. So fish. And livestock. And various other things. Predators. Void taken, void spawn, all the... Basically, it unlocks things as well. So, we need to restore 25 memories to unlock decorative chests, eternal seeds, and maximum teleporters. So, teleporters are a thing as well. Hey, Spencalibur, good to see you. Alright, let's record these memories. And then we'll head back out. We can't actually make dough yet, so let's buy a dough. In fact, that was 3. Cool. That means we can make some bread. So yeah, you can try and interact with things here, but you can't break anything. So and you can't kill anything. At least I don't think you can. I'm not going to try killing these guys. They're good guys anyway. But did we try and pick anything? No. I had a bit of a look around. I haven't found any secrets here. That bird, by the way, was in the background in real life. And this guy's going to try and attack me now, so let's get out of here. Now, there are some things we can pick up from the temple if we're quick enough, but I like to just avoid that guy. I think you can take him out, but I don't know what level you're meant to be to do that, so I just run past him. So there's some things here that there are offerings at the temple, which maybe I shouldn't have taken, but you can pick up fruit and candles and things. Oh, you can actually drop down there. I didn't realise. That's cool. And you can also pick up the furniture if you want. Or you can just sit on it. Hi. Just sitting here on the bench, chilling. Alrighty. And to get up, you just move. Just like, there's some turkey type things. So basically, most animals, if you kill them, will give you, well, prey and big enough predator animals will give you wild meat, just raw wild meat. So, for example, if we do that, if we get that from the turkeys, they're not actually turkeys, but they're called something. We just take it out one hit. We did. Okay, so we got dark feathers from that as well. Alright, let's have a bit of a climb up here if we can, just to show off the parkour. Can't quite get there. So that's a fair way up, just from the ground level. Let me get over this way. We're on top of the tree. So if there were ledges, we could actually climb up on top of that, but there aren't. So, but you can also use it with trees, which is kind of cool. So I fell off, but you get the idea. In fact, I think you can just climb straight up from there. Yeah. And then we could try climbing up the branches. But, of course, you do take fall damage. So you've got to be careful with that. But, yeah, you can climb trees, which is kind of cool. Squirrel! Alright. So, to make a pickaxe, oh, there's some wolves. Between us and the house from this direction. So to make a pickaxe you need rubble and sticks and plant fibre. So plant fibre you get from breaking these things. And you can break the berry bushes or you can harvest them. Do I have my bow on me? I do. And I have 40 arrows. Let's see if we can take those wolves out from a distance. Oh yeah, it's just left click to use a bow. Just hold left click. You can't pick up your arrows if you drop them. That'd be a nice thing to add, actually. The ability to pick up dropped arrows. Or arrows that missed. Alright, the wolves are usually a bit tougher than that, so that went pretty well. Copper daggers are good. Alright. So that's probably the meta at the moment is use daggers to jump back from everything, but there are other weapons. Obviously, there's the bow, there's swords, things like that. So we managed to get those guys without getting hurt. That was pretty good. I think we got medium hides from them. Cool. So yeah, you got small, medium, and large. Oh, light, medium, and heavy hides. Let's have a look at what else we can make now. Alright, so we're out of fuel in the furnace. Let's fix that. We've got all the armour, so let's try some more weapons. Let's go for a copper sword. Copper battle axe, which is two-handed. So there's two-handed weapons as well, which is pretty cool. Obviously the bow becomes two-handed. So we can make the... Oh, we need the plant fibre. Okay. More plant fibre to make the bow. We'll make a copper bow. And... we'll switch to the copper sword, put the other one away. Once you level things up, you can make an item recycler that helps with reclaiming things. You don't get as much back as you spend on them, but gives you something to do with the broken tools other than just repair them. Doesn't seem to hurt the durability on the sword to harvest things with it as well, which is nice. You can shoot the birds, turn them into food. So, for example, if we can reach it, we can shoot the ducks. Missed. There's a mod for one hit kills for birds because they're hard to hit. Nearly. But yeah, birds can be hard to hit. But you can shoot them out of the sky if you... There we go, maybe this one. Nope. They look like ducks anyway. They look smaller. Alright, well, our corn's ready, so... And our carrots, so that means we can look at upgrading. Alrighty. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the stream and hopefully get some more people watching that way. And feel free to comment. Feel free to get involved in the chat. Alright, so we're out of copper now. So we can make that copper bow. You can also get weapons from the enemies as well. So I've got enough to make all of the copper weapons. Let's just put the other stuff away. Put the old bow away and the old sword. Now what do we need to upgrade this workbench? We've got everything we need. Awesome. Alright, we can plant some more corn. Oh, we got eternal corn seed. I think that's like evergreen crops that don't get picked up when you harvest them. That's cool. Yeah, so we've got the option of eternal seeds now as well. They take a lot more to make. But that's cool. You can drop eternal seeds randomly by the look of it. So for the next stage we need cauliflower and turnips. I'll plant those turnips. And I'll plant the cauliflowers. So it looks like we got... So if we can get a watering can, we can water all of this and make it a bit faster, but we're just going to plant all of these. We need a little bit more farmland, so let's... Oh yeah, we've got to get the shield out of the offhand, or it thinks we're trying to attack things. Alright, we'll plant the cauliflowers. We'll get our shield back. Grab our sword and we'll go harvest some more things to get sticks and plant further. Obviously you can get sticks from trees as well. The tree's grown up a bit more. That's nice. Hey piggies. We're running out of space in our running out of floor space in our house, so we might do a bit of renovation. And we'll just do a bit more stick and plant fibre collection. Make some more torches. What are we missing? Tree sap. Alright, we're going to have to cut down a tree. I think next time we might try making a house in a tree. Let's go make a copper hatchet as well. Oh, get a little bit of framiness there. So, copper hatchet and copper pickaxe I think we need as well. Make things a bit faster. Put the corn away. Make some cheese. Let's do a quick stack. Yellow orchid, okay. Now we got dough. Let's see about cooking the dough. Can we make more stuff now that we've got bread? Can we make a sandwich with the, if we make some cheese, can we make a cheese sandwich? So we need eggs to get dough. We need to work our way up to that. Can't make a cheese sandwich. I'm disappointed. Oh well. Alright. Let's cut down this tree. Wait. What's the point of making the new tools if we're not going to use them? Where is it? There we go. Copper hatchet. What do I want to put there instead? Let's put the bucket there instead. Oh, that's much faster. There's also a mod that automatically plants new saplings when you cut down a tree and gets all the roots, which is kind of handy, but haven't looked into actually installing any mods yet. But we can make birch saplings now as well, so we've got lightwood and softwood. I don't know what the use of lightwood is, to be honest. But we don't have enough essence of life for that. To wait for our crops, we'll go harvest some wild ones. Now we can also sell crops for essence of life. Keep forgetting that. So we've got lots of wheat, for example. We can just sell all of that for essence of life and get 25 essence of life. And we can sell our corn. Use that to get more turnips, for example. Can't make 10, but as many as we can. 9. And we've got things growing underneath us. Alright, so we need to get some more dirt. We don't have a shovel, so we'll just use the pickaxe for it. It's effective enough. Let's fill in the hole here and put another tree down. And we've got the dirt to do so. We've got the saplings to do so. Oh, one too many. Alright, so it looks like I got 1 essence of life. Which is not enough to make more. That's fine. These are all growing, so we'll grab things as they grow. We get our eternal corn, so think we just harvest it and it keeps coming back. Not sure exactly. I haven't had eternal crops before. Alright. Now, does the hoe... No, we don't have a copper hoe yet. Let's make a copper hoe. Well, that doesn't take long. Now, does the hoe work for... Does the hoe work for... What was I going to say? I can't remember. The hoe work for mining dirt. That's not dirt. Okay, the copper pickaxe definitely works faster for that. No mature cauliflowers yet. Alright, is the hoe faster for mining dirt? Let's find out. Doesn't seem any faster than the pickaxe. Pickaxe, in fact, is faster. So grass doesn't automatically grow back. You need to deliberately make grass. Still not mature. Okay. Ah, it looks like the corn's mature there. And yes, eternal seeds replant themselves. Awesome. So the tool progression isn't too bad. Basically, you've just got to get the ores and you can make them, but you need to upgrade your workbenches before you can make higher tier tools and weapons. So, for example, we can't make iron yet because we don't actually have the iron ore. But we have a tier 1 workbench and we can make iron tools on the tier 1 workbench. It used to be you had to upgrade the workbench to get just to get an iron shovel, for example. So some of the workbenches don't have tiers, or they're just tier 1, like the chef's stove is just tier 1. Whereas workbench you can upgrade. Now we're going to need azure logs, medium leather, and copper ingots, as well as bone fragments to upgrade this one. And the blacksmith, we need iron, light leather, linen scraps, and venom sacks. So we need to take on things that are venomous, basically, to upgrade that one. So that's things like your spiders and your snakes and such like. Now, as far as the... Oh, you can also upgrade the furnace. We need bits of everything for that. So maybe it's thorium we actually needed extra stuff for. I know there's some changes to the progression. Builder's workbench doesn't have tiers. Beds have tiers, but you just make a new bed. And the furniture workbench doesn't have tiers. So, to make a bed that's not this one, we can make a Quebec bed, which is like basically a plant fibre bed, which looks a little nicer. We might actually craft one of those. And if you break something that's supporting a you break something that's supporting something, it will break the thing. It'll take a little while to break that platform. But yeah, since we broke the platform, it broke the bed on top of it as well. We'll give it a little Quebec bed in the corner there. And we've got to set that as our respawn point because we changed the bed. And looks like it's getting to evening, but we've got a nice little green bed there now. So you can make a bed with, without getting hides. But you need to have plant fibre and wood for that one. So, but you need to have the furniture workbench in order to do that. You can make the crude bedroll without needing to even have a crafting station. So we need to find some iron, which means we need to get some better weapons so we can go exploring a bit further. And it was 9 PM for sleeping before as well. Now it's actually only 7:30, so it'll take a little while, but it'll let us sleep in a moment. Now I seem to be, for some reason, stuck in the corner, and that's hurting me being stuck in the corner, so might have to rethink the bed position. That happened before as well, so we might see if that works better. If let's make sure we're healed first, just in case. I think we're suffocating inside something. So let's try a mushroom skewer and a meat skewer, just to heal up a bit. So I think that might be. You might want to consider that a bug. I might actually. Did we? We did. We crafted both of them. I think being hurt by sleeping is probably a bug. So obviously we can't sleep yet. But yeah, not getting hurt now, so that's good. I think we probably need to just change up where we've got our workstations. Maybe we'll put the bed across there. The bed that way. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be hurting us there. And if we put the workstation back here, maybe that'll fix things. Also, it's tab to get into your inventory. Keep trying to use E and right-click things to get into them. Let's see if that's still safe. Yeah, not getting hurt by that. That's good. Alright, so that works a bit better. We've got our little bed. We've got our workbenches. We probably need to make a bit more space here so we can put some more benches down later, but we have a cooking pot as well. I might put a cooking pot down outside. Have it on us? No, did we put it in the chest? We did. Campfire. So we take the campfire with us and cook things on the go. But we don't really use it anymore. Probably good to have it in the inventory. Alright, how are we doing for... There we go, these are starting to be mature now. What did we plant there? I can't remember. Maybe it was another turnip. So yeah, if we had iron, we could make a watering can and we could make these things grow a bit faster. But I think we might fix that just by irrigating a bit better. The eternal corn seems to be doing well. Alright, so we've got part of the way there. We've got 14 turnips and 11 cauliflower. Let's sell those. I need 2 of these as well, so craft 1. We've got more cauliflower growing, but we may as well grow more when we can. And let's see about some turnips. Just 1. That'll do. Alright. Need some more torches. Let's go with 10 torches. Now we'll put the torches in the offhand again. Get some more copper and then we'll go looking for iron. Probably need to make a tanning rack as well. I've done that yet. Alrighty. We're heading back down to places unknown. Do we risk it? Why not? Put a torch down first. Alright, cool. That didn't have anything jump out at us. Thought it might have, but nope. Okay, so we've been around that way as well, so I bet some of them have got things that jump out at you. They just put you in a false sense of security. Alright, let's see if we can find some iron somewhere. Done the copper. Let's put more torches up. I get the feeling that if one of them has a creature in it, they're all going to have creatures in them and they're just going to jump out all at once. Just seems like how it would work. Noises are a little disturbing too. Wonder if there's any large spiders around as well. Or maybe they hatch if you leave them for too long. So all it seems to be in there is skulls and that's about it. We just happen to be cutting up the mushrooms while we're breaking them. Lots of skulls. Alright, I think it's relatively safe to just break these with a sword, so... What happens if we break them with a pickaxe? Same thing. Alright, so they're basically just there for flavour. Having things jump out of them would be, I guess, maybe it's something that'll happen later. So that was less scary than I thought. Alright, let's see what we can do about finding something other than copper. I think we might have to go exploring a bit for iron. A bit further afield. Or further down. So I think I had to fight off bears to get to copper last time. Goblins. I think he's dead. Yep. A little bit of lag on between when things die and when they disappear, which is a little bit disturbing. That's probably just my machine's a little underpowered. Or the settings are too high for it. Mushrooms. Still getting copper. Looking for iron. What's that? Is that a skeleton? I think we got bone fragments from that. No, it's just flavor. Doesn't actually give you anything. Okay. Placing torches will destroy things. In some instances. And placing things will destroy torches sometimes as well. I've been this way, maybe there's another way up. Bottom of a tree. Tree roots. Let's cut the tree roots out. See how we come out. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting. I was hoping to have gotten out by now, but... Ah, there's more tree there. Okay. Lots of tree. Okay, that seems to be most of the tree. How much of it fell down there? None. Where did we come out? Where are we? Okay. So that's us. And we're on the other side of the river. Oh, wow. Hey, that looks like a house. Or a settlement of some sort. Let's go check that out. Cut down the rest of this tree. Okay, so if we have a look at the map, what do we see? Is a tree still there, or is that another tree? Yeah, there's bits of tree left behind. Bits of tree left behind or something. Seems to be 5 blocks up. Yep. No, that's 4 blocks up. Let's try again. No, that's 5 blocks. There's an extra one. Okay. Let's try getting onto the top of it from the other side. Maybe we can get to it from this tree. Just want to get those branches that are stuck in the side of the... Yeah, stuck branches. Interesting. Interesting mechanic that the branches get stuck if they're... So does that mean you can actually stick sticks to the wall? Haven't tried. Oops, bit of fall damage there. So what happens if we try and place a stick? Can we do that? Okay. Without the... No, we can't place sticks, so I don't know what's going on there. Oh well. This isn't my first trip to Hytale, but it is my second world that I've been playing in. So, oh, there we go, there's that structure. So you shouldn't be seeing... Oh, the crude stuff might be still in the... There's copper. I've got copper stuff. The crude stuff might still be in my inventory. It's not really a structure, is it? It's hoping for more. Just ruins. Ouch. That was not good. Alright. Welcome, Akashashin, by the way. I mean, this could be turned into a nice little structure, but we've got a little house already, so... Might head back to our house. Just have a quick look on the map. See what else is around. So yeah, that was... It looked like a structure, but it's just ruins. So if we head back to that cave that we came through, we can get back to our house from there, or we can just go directly that way. Let's just try going directly this way and see how far it is across the surface. We haven't found iron in this world yet. So okay then. That worked. So there's our little house over there. No, this is copper equipment, not crude equipment. It just looks very similar. So we've got our eternal corn, which is awesome. So you're watching Upbeat and who else? Super Mares. Okay, haven't heard of Super Mares. I'll have to check out the mutual communities we're in and see if I come across them. Okay, we should hopefully be able to upgrade to tier 3. We're short 4 turnips and some essence of life. Okay, well, it looks like we need to... Oh, we got some eternal cauliflowers. Nice. Oh, wait. We want to put the eternal cauliflowers where they're going to get... Where they're going to get water, so we don't have to keep watering them. I'll put them right in front of the bench. Good place for them. Okay. So yeah, we need to work on our irrigation a bit. I think maybe we move that water over here. Oh, we'll just place those. Ah, that's fine. Right, now we want to make more turnips. Did we have no space? Is that what the problem was? Yes. Alright, we gotta put some stuff away then. A quick stack. That'll take care of it. Okay, let's put the eternal cauliflower in front of the eternal corn. Why not? What am I talking about? We already did the... See, we will do that, but we'll get the turnips planted first. It's started to grow now. It doesn't matter. So they'll just keep growing, we don't have to keep replanting them, which is lovely. Mama Tutor Squad, okay. So normal. Alright. We'll keep an eye out in the mutual communities we're in, as I said. Alright, let's pick up this water and I think we'll look to put it here. That way we can hydrate. Lots of... We have to... Oh, okay, we've got dirt underneath. I should make it float. There we go. Dry mud. Interesting. Alright, we'll pick up this one. Okay, so that's dry mud. Can we make that dirt? Yes, okay. Interesting. So farming's a little different to how it works in Minecraft, but getting used to it. So, is it worthwhile going the extra? Yeah, it is. Then we can have... There we go. So if we go all the way across here, do we get all of them hydrated or just the ones that are adjacent to the water? I guess we'll find out. I'm going to get another bucket of water and run it from there. They don't all hydrate, that's interesting. Alright. I didn't remap any of my key bindings, I'm actually trying to learn how to code switch. So I go between different games and just pick up the controls as they're intended. So you can actually end up with a net decrease of water by the look of it. I'll take this corner. There we go. Chickens don't lay eggs without hen houses apparently, so we're going to look to fix that. We'll place you there. You can tell we're going to need more and more farmland, so we'll continue as needed. Whoa. That's a little deep patch. Let's put some mud in there, some dirt in there to fix that up. Alright, 96, we're nearly there. Let's get another one. 97. Can't cash in the cauliflowers yet. Alright. Looks like it's time to sleep. Hopefully we don't get hurt by sleeping this time. Yep, we moved the bed and we're not getting suffocated in the walls anymore. At least it doesn't appear that we are. No, we are still getting suffocated in walls. Why? What is it that's making us suffocate when we sleep there? And why is that a mechanic? I'm definitely going to report that as a bug. You'd think. So, do I need to actually just have space at the end of the bed? Is that how it works? So if I do this, do I get hurt when I sleep? Okay, so not enough space around the bed, apparently. I don't know if you are. I haven't tried. So I think we're just going to have to put a chest in there or something instead. Maybe we'll get that little chest and put it in there. We take all? Not quite. That's alright, we'll just break it. We'll put it at the foot of the bed. Just do a quick stack. Nothing within quick stack, so we'll just put random stuff in there. Pick that up. Go back down. Go back down. Okay, and we'll put a chest there so we don't put anything else there. Maybe we can sleep there with the chest and it won't hurt us. Let's wait and see if that actually hurts us. I wonder if this countdown timer is before things hurt you. It is. Why? Why am I being hurt? Why am I suffocating? Is it the blocks above? Is it the fact that I'm too big for the bed and my feet need to stick out and I suffocate? Is that what it is? Is it the fact that the bed's next to something? Is there enough space above it? That is so weird. I don't understand that mechanic. I don't understand what it is that's making me get hurt there. Maybe I need to put the bed... Maybe there needs to be space on either side of the bed. Let's try this way. Okay, so there's no countdown on this one. So it must be that you need space around the bed or you get hurt? Maybe we can put a bedside table next to it or something. Just don't like the open space. Let's make some better lighting. What do we need for that? Candle. We don't have a candle yet. Candle we can make with the copper though. I don't know, I just don't like having it that open. I'd like to be able to pack things in tightly. Does that make sense? Foot of the bed must be clear. The foot of the bed was clear, and I'm still getting hurt. I think you need space around the bed where you suffocate. It's a very annoying mechanic. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, if I put a chest next to it, is it going to hurt me? Let's experiment with this. This is... I'm interested to see how this works now. Heal up a bit. What happens if we put the chest next to the bed when we've got the bed facing that way? Is that going to be okay, or is it going to hurt us? That seems to be okay. Alright, well that's a bit better. What if we put something on the other side, like a bedside table? So maybe it's things next to the foot of the bed. Well, we're going to need to expand a bit so we've got room. So let's move this over. Turn it that way. And then the builder's workbench is going to break the torch. Yep. Well, that's fine. Just put the torch over there, or I can put a lantern there. Or will the torch fit underneath the planks is the question. No, it will not. We put it there, but we've already got one that way. I think we want a bedside table and a lantern. So let's have a look at tables. Wooden stool, simple wooden table. There we go. Does it fit there? Oh, it's big. Well, that's annoying. Guess we put the table in the chest that it's bigger than. Because, you know, that makes perfect sense. Alright, well I know that we need bigger beds. Like, you need more space for bigger beds, so that could be it. Alright, let's have a look at what else we can make. Maybe a shelf. Or a chair. We've got the wooden platforms already, so maybe we could... Ah, no, that's not going to work. Try a shelf. Nah, we'll leave it. We will try and make a candle though. I think wasn't the builder's workbench, it was... Where was it? Workbench? Yeah, workbench. No? Where was the candle? I forget how to make the candle. Not the armorer's workbench, not the blacksmith one, surely. Nope. Not the chef's stove. What do I need for popcorn? Salt. And corn. Okay. Ah, it's the furniture workbench. We need a place for that. That's where the candles come from. Alright, maybe we need to make a little more space. I think we expand this a little bit and turn things sideways. Maybe upgrade to stone bricks. I wonder if the trapdoor does cause suffocation. We'll check that in a sec. Alright. No, trapdoor seems to be fine. Alright, so let's put this cobble down. Alright, so if we go out to here. Alright, so we need 2 greater essences of life. We've got 1 at the moment. Now we can upgrade to tier 3. Nice. Yes. No, I like the fact that you can just have your ingredients in a chest and have them in range. That's something I noticed fairly quickly. Alright, so we need more cobble. So let's go break this. All right. It didn't take me long at all to realise that sweet berry bushes don't hurt. I went into it not expecting Minecraft at all, and that was the best way to do it, I think. Alright, I was going to go with bricks, but I think we'll just go with cobble for the moment. Because it's quick and easy. It took me less time to find out that foxes could hurt me before they were made neutral. Foxes would hurt me, I should say, before they were made neutral, than it did to figure out some of the other stuff. It's like, oh, fox, friend. No, fox not friend. Yeah, first death was to a fox. Yeah, I was watching Upbeat's Hytale stream yesterday. Alright, so we need 5, 8 more cobble of some description. It can be mossy or it can be regular. I know it's meant to be facing this way, but I want it facing the other way, so... There we go. Well, maybe I will listen and I'll put the furnace in the corner instead. Yeah, I'll put the furnace over this side. And in fact, let's move that over. No, that's much quicker with an axe. Maybe these things are faster with an axe. That looks good. Okay. We've got our chef's stove. Okay, looks like the axe is the go-to tool for that sort of thing. So, chef's stove. And... so let's put that in the middle. Yeah, that looks good. And then we'll go with the missing thing over here. I think it was the furniture workbench. Yep, furniture workbench. I can go in the corner there. Looks a bit wrong, but it'll work. Actually, just put both of those on that side. Furniture workbench in the corner. No, furniture workbench is lower. Aesthetically, we want the furniture workbench here. And the chef's stove. Just there. Might work better if we move the wall and remove the window. Move the door, I mean. Yeah, let's move the door. Maybe go taller windows. Yeah, we can still look into the... because it is going outside. Let's still look in and just have the door over here. We'll go double doors. Double doors, I think. Let's go double doors. That's not the furniture workbench, that's the furniture workbench. No? That's the workbench, that's the furniture workbench. Builder's workbench. I know what I'm talking about. Perfect. That's better. And in fact, we can even just put the... yeah, let's go with windows in the corner. I like it. Yeah, that works. That looks like it. Looks like it was a bit better planned. You're in a Monk Swamp talent show. Hi Zora, good to see you. Thanks for coming by. So what was your special talent for the talent show? Was it just being Zora? I don't know, Monk Swamp's very, very inconsiderate streaming at the same time as me. All these people who stream at the same time as me. Can really get them to coordinate or something. Alright. Do we have? I think we've got more cobble floating around in the chest upstairs, actually. Have a look. Ah, that's a problem. Plenty more cobble. I don't know why we went upstairs. Why we went outside to mine more. There we go. Nice. I got room for at least one more workstation there. 2 if we spin things around. Nice. Alright. And we'll pop this back in here. And we get all the food out. We'll put it in the small chest. Stamina potion. Should remember we've got that. Now we do need the tanning station. Tanning rack. Where did that go? There it is. Put the skulls in the chest up there. Maybe put the tanning. Yeah, put the tanning rack in here. It will break the torch. Let me just put the torch higher. We'll place that over just a little bit. In fact, let's put it this way. Yeah, there we go. I'll put the torch a little higher. And one over here, for good measure. In fact, for consistency, let's put that one over here and just have torches on the walls outside. Tanning station, not turning station. Third and sung a random Five Nights at Freddy's song. Okay. Alright. We've shut all the doors, I think. Yes. Awesome. Alright, let's go looking for... Wait, what do we need next? We need pumpkins and eggplants. Or aubergines. This time we need redwood. Fig blue? Never heard of fig blue. Oh, I guess that's all we're planting at the moment. They're not ready. We can cash in some cauliflowers. Nice. Get some pumpkins. So 30 of each and 30 redwood logs and 3 greater essence of life. Okay. I like how the torches look too. Yes, eggplants, that's right. I don't know, I like my house this time. It's like a house attached to a little, like, grafted onto a little castle fort type thing. Should probably look at some castle-y window type things as well in the in the furniture, the builder's workbench. Really need to find some iron though. So what sort of wood was this again? Looks like it's ash. Lots of hardwood, but it's nice to keep stocked up. Yeah, it's like a bit of fortification. Alright, well I've gone over a little over 2 hours already, so I might try and find some iron between streams. Maybe I'll do an edited video between streams. But we'll try and find some iron quickly before we finish up today, so we can start getting into the next section of the next stage. I haven't got past the Iron Age really in Hytale yet, and I'd like to fix that. I know it won't grow grass again, but it's nice to just clean things up a bit. I can always replace it with grass later. Alright, this is the real experiment. If I go to sleep now, am I going to get hurt by my bed placement, or is it going to be okay? I'll cash these in. Keep right-clicking to try and open doors, though. Alright. No problems with the bed this time. Awesome. And we even had the trapdoor open. Alright, let's put the hardwood in there. Make a bunch of torches. Let's make two 10s. Alright, and should we go for a battle axe or a mace? Well, I guess we could make both. Now we need one more copper. That's okay, we've got copper ore. Let's pop that away. And yeah, ash logs will be fine. I only got one maple log. Need more redwood. Running low on hardwood too. Alright, so we'll make the mace. I think the dagger's probably the most fun for slaughtering enemies with, but I like to try them all. Crude mace away. I think that's, oh, I still got the crude hoe as well. Let's take the arrows with us. We don't have arrows. Make some more arrows. Times 10 of arrows. And we'll go exploring and try and get some iron before we finish up. So we seem to have stopped the... I don't know whether it's just random or whether it's because of the light or whatever, but we seem to have stopped the mobs from turning up as much. Oh, that's cute. I've got the eggplants. Alright, so we need 30 of each of those. I think we need a chest for produce. I think that's here. Instantly restores 15 health. That's useful to know. Alright, we'll sell off the corn. What have we got there? Orange glowing mushrooms. Okay. Let's put some of those things away as well. Sound like produce to me. Oh, we can craft all those? We can, let's craft it then. Okay. And we need more of these, so just do an all on that. That gives us 4. That's a start. Alright, I guess we need to go get some more crops. Oh, we sell them off in the farmer's workbench and get other things for them. But we could also use the Essence of Life to buy stuff from the Quebec back at the temple as well. Okay, so what's in our map? So that's home. Let's go out a little bit. Okay, so that's the temple. So we got the blue biome here. Azure, I think it is. And we got stony area there. That's spawn up there. We got the maple biome there. The autumnal biome. I'll have a look for some more maple and stuff. This looks like a structure or a little plateau over here. Let's go check that out. So it's behind us in the rocks. And yes, we left a hole there. So I think that's where... Oh, that might be where we were before. Yeah, I think that's where we were before. Got deer, though. Where'd the other one go? Run away. Roots from the trees. Oh, look at that. Exposed copper. Cave. Deeper cave. Let's check this out. Doesn't seem to be an iron cave, just a copper cave. Yeah, just copper so far. Just copper. And goblins. Alright, let's head a bit further afield. Crap light as he died. Yeah, there's an indicator that they've dropped something. It's probably the cloth. Alright. Don't see any iron yet. I think we need to go further afield. As I said, I had to fight off bears to get iron last time, so I think I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Or maybe it's the right neighborhood and I was in the wrong neighborhood when I was fighting the bears. I think that's it. Nothing else in this direction. All right. Rat meat, yes. Delicious. Alright, let's follow the torches on the left out. Should be the way to go. Okay, that one might have been misplaced. This does seem to be a generally outward direction though. Yep. Alright. Where are we on the map? Yeah, that looks like maybe a different structure. Yeah, I think it was... Might be more ruins. We'll have a look. Okay, there's turkeys. More wheat. You're dead. Were you just suffocating yourself? I think you were. Alright. First baddie we've seen in a while. Alright, so we've got some ruins here that look fresh. As in, we haven't been to them before. Yep, there's a new dude. That's fun. Oh, look at this. Things to break. Ancient chest. Let's Take all of that stuff. I'll take the ancient chest as well. And we'll put a few torches around just to show we've been here. Maybe it'll discourage skeletons from spawning here. Never know. That's not a full block, that's a half slab. Okay. Vertical slabs! Free essence of life. There. Terrible shot. There we go. Bear's trying to sleep. Teach you to sleep when there's hunters around. By hunters, I mean me. Nice. Took the bear out like it wasn't a thing. Alright. And that was heavy hide, I think. Medium hide. There's another bear. One miss so far. Get the hang of this hunting thing. Now we got a hawk. Got a memory of a hawk because it flew nearby. Alright, that's all the bear done. That bear done. Now I saw a skeleton over here. You get the jump on it? We can. Oh yeah! No rest for the edible or even the ambient. Yep, bears are apparently edible, so you got meat from that. Huh. So much for making less of the skelly guys spawn. Let's put another torch there. Alright, where are we on the map? Okay, I think we look for... I think we look for caves a bit further out and see if we can find iron. Now that I found bears. Last time that was it. I found bears and then I found caves that had iron in them. If we don't see iron, we keep going. That is copper. There's something interesting down there. Oh, I forgot which button was crouch. Oh well. Guess it's time to use some cobble to get back up. Yeah, it's just copper, not interested. It's not the way we came in, but it's a way out, so we'll mark it as such. Or is it the way we came in? I think it might be the way we came in. Hard to tell. Anyway. Moving on. Head this way a bit further. This way, I mean. Alright, do some running. See what we can find. This is a nice little area. Almost worth building a new house. I think Hytale is easier for sniping, to be honest. Ah, there's another cave. Proper cave, though. That looks different. Whoop. Another copper cave. Wolves. How many arrows have we got left? 38. That should be enough. That was a little dicey. What have we got in the way of food? We got cheese. Awesome. Let's eat some cheese and some bread. Have a cheese sandwich. And we got anything skewer-like? Yeah, we do. We can get some healing over time as well. Alright. So let's try and take that other one out. Another wrap. Goodbye, wrap. So where was the other one? There it is. Definitely the double dagger attack is one of the most effective. It is a lot of fun. It makes you do a jump backwards. Alright. So, no sign of any iron yet. But we do have the blue forest, and we need some of these blue logs. And the inventory, a bit of space. The fens. Bears are not as intelligent as wolves by the look of it. You can take the bears out before they notice where you're coming from. Where the wolves are like, where are those arrows coming from? And they tend to come and fight you. Alright, let's get some of this blue azure stump thing. Squirrely trees, yep. Okay. This is the problem. It's not as bad as it can be, but what can happen is you can get to the point where just don't have sync with what's going on the screen, and I've actually had it crash out completely when you start having the tree chopping not keeping up with the animations. So you're going to be this one that needs to come out, I think. Yeah, these are huge, so there we go. Got blue fruit. So this is why there are holes left behind when you chop down trees, because they have big roots. We don't have a house over here. It's getting dark. Very cool looking though. Might be time to set up a little temporary shelter with a second bed, our little sleeping bag. We're actually out of space. Need a backpack. So we do have our crude bedroll. Have a bit of a sleep. Maybe make ourselves a little shelter. Let's say cave bed. It's your cave. Oh, there we go, sleeping. Alright. So we can make a little workbench here as well, I guess. Need stone. If we drop that, maybe we can pick up that piece of stone. I do think the not being able to switch between things that you... Is that not stone? It's chalk. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just put that up there. And we won't make a workbench. there's a key to drop things. I forget what the hotkey to drop things is. We can always just put the dirt down and pick that up. Since we're running out of room, we might have to take these logs back. Head back to where we came from. We did a bit of exploring. We got to the borders of the Azure. I mean, we could stay here and try and progress, but I don't know what we'd do from here, so... I feel like there's Azure 3 left behind as well, so we might just drop that down. Turkeys. Horses. Let's go grab a horse and see if we can ride the horse back. See if we can catch a horse and ride it back. That might be a good way to go. Obviously we need a backpack next time as well. Yep, got away. Forgot we were mounted and it got away. So let's run after it. Catch the horse and ride it. Hello, warthog. Alright, we got a horse. So we head straight to home. No, I said straight to home. Where do you think you're going, horse? Go past the bears. One thing I noticed is you can't fight on horseback, so you need to be fast enough to avoid things instead of fight them. Dinner arrived like dating in high school. Alright. We're heading in the right general direction. Obviously you can't parkour on a horse, but you can jump over things. So, yeah, we came from here. There's the torches we left behind. Moss horns. Oh, horse in a cave, not a good idea. Where are you going, horse? This way. Oh, I see. Get stuck on the branches, do we? Alright. Back in the general direction of home. I do think the foxes make cute noises, though. We'll have to find some iron somewhere closer to home. Where are you going, horse? We're going this way. I don't know where you think you're going. If only we had some fences we could keep the horse in. Oh well. We could drop it in this tree hole. It's not going anywhere. Oh, I can't get off here, can I? Yes, okay. There we go. We have a horse in a horse hole. Or are you... Yep, you're not going to be able to get out. Cool. You try and run away, but you're stuck in a horse hole. We'll just open that up so we can see there's a horse in there. Is that inhumane to keep the horse in a horse hole? Underground garage, yeah. Well, you can't get out, so there's that. Just gotta make sure we don't get stuck in here with an angry horse. Alright. I think we'll call it there. That's getting close to the 3-hour mark. Just put some things away. We'll do a quick stack. And pick up whatever we can from in the horse hole and make it a bit more hole-shaped and a bit less horse-shaped. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I think if we leave that one, we can actually get back out, so I want the horse to be able to get out on its own. Maybe we build a fence around that area and then fill it in. That can be a problem for next time. Alright, let's get up and have a look. What shape is that horse hole? Is it horse-shaped or is it hole-shaped? It's more hole-shaped than horse-shaped. Very annoyed horse, though. Beautiful horse. Looks very annoyed, but it's a beautiful horse. Okay, we have a horse hole and we have a horse. So if we want to go somewhere later, we can take the horse to get there faster. Do that next time. We will definitely try and find some iron in between streams. Next time I'll stream from this house because from this world because I like the layout more than the first one I tried. But yeah, we will leave it there. We'll just go harvest that stray pumpkin first. We'll do our crops. And we'll have a look at what we need for the backpack as well. The backpack would be awesome. So we need lots more everything. Let's do 10 aubergines. And plant those, and then we'll prepare to pack up. now, how much fruit do I have? Got lots of apples. Can I make apple trees? Because I thought saw apple trees as an option. Can make apple saplings. Awesome. Let's make an apple sapling. Gives us hardwood as well. Cool. Put that one there. Alright. I think that'll do us. I don't know what F does, but I'm doing it. Oh, it tries to interact with things, that's right. Okay. In the corner of our little fortified section of our little house. Looks like a good place to say goodbye. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. It's been a lot of fun. And I will see you in another stream. I will try and get some more Minecraft streams happening. We'll do some airships. I'll do some Skyflat and some airships in the coming weeks. I think the cadence of updates will probably slow down a bit for Hytale. So hopefully we'll see you in another stream later on. 100 messages today. Fantastic. All right. Well, I'll jump into the ending screen. Get myself out of the position I was in, and I'll get some music going. Let's close up the door. You won't be able to see what I'm doing, but that's okay. That's for me, not for you. Okay. Shut the door. There we go. I'll shut that one as well. Alright, let's get some music going. Get the outro music going. Cobblestone generator to say goodbye. Alright, music by Poly Music, Cobblestone Generator. And yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you to my patrons, Fantastic Soap, Only Arrow, and Catsmith for being patrons, paid patrons that is. And thank you to those who stopped by earlier on Twitch and those who stopped by on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already done so, I doubt it because everyone here seems to be a familiar face. Feel free to follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, those sort of things. If you can afford it, feel free to subscribe on Twitch. Now that I've got, now they've actually got Twitch affiliate. Feel free to give bits and things like that if you wish as well. I don't see them at the moment because I haven't set things up properly on the streams, but we'll work on that. All right. Thank you for being here, Akashashin. It's been good to have you. And I'll see you in another stream or edited video. I will have episode 2 of Illuminate coming out soon. And we'll also have some edited content coming out for other things. And looking at probably the next stream on Thursday. Well, I might start doing Tuesday streams as well. We'll see. Next stream will either be Tuesday or Thursday. And I will see you another time. Also looking at getting the Hybrid Pirates pack out to the beta stage. Not sure on that one. There's been some issues with the mods updating, and the mods, the up-to-date mods actually break everything. But the pack I've got at the moment, the pack in the way I've got it set up at the moment is working pretty well. So I might release that to beta testers in the current version, and then we might look at actually getting it up on Modrinth as an alpha at the moment. We'll make it beta and get it up on Modrinth. Other than that, yeah, got the update to the Ethereal Airships server coming soon once the new mod pack is settled down. Again, there's some issues with the new mods. And Skyflat will continue. and we'll also have some Terrain Super Flat Hardcore, and I'm still going to do my final episode of Hardcore Inheritance. So the Minecraft Inheritance Hardcore run, which I finished up, I'm still going to get my final episode edited for that. Alright. A little bit of a gap here. Again, thank you for being here, and I'm going to grab myself a drink, and I will see you very soon. Keep an eye out for edited videos, and I will do a little tweet of that 100 messages on Restream chat today as well. That sounds like it's worthwhile putting out there. I might share it on Blue Sky as well. Alrighty. Once the music's done, I'm out. Thanks again.